You know, whatever this bottle is, we should bring it with us when we go up there next.
Did you? So they're selling that place.
Let's buy it.
Okay.
I hear they got a great prime rib on Saturdays.
They have a bar downstairs too, so we could have a bar and a restaurant.
I'll be in the bar.
We'd have to talk to our wives. They're not going to approve that.
They are not going to approve that at all.
No, because you wouldn't leave the bar. Your wife's not going to approve that.
Someone should be a bar manager. That could be me.
No. That's a terrible idea.
And we're back at it again, drinking with our best friends. Pour a glass of something nice. What you drinking tonight? Grab a seat and settle in. Crack a bottle, let's begin. Nothing left to wait for. It's the third pour.
Hey guys, welcome to the third pour. I'm the Doc. I'm with my bourbon brother, GT. Happy Friday, man.
Happy Friday, sir.
We survived another one. I know.
Really?
These weeks are stacking up. They're tough.
Yeah.
This is exciting. Normally we've got a bottle in the middle of our table here, and that we're going to fresh crack, but instead we've got two pours.
We have two pours.
This is an exciting episode, folks, because not only is this a Fresh Crack Friday, this is a blind Fresh Crack Friday.
Correct.
So while we were in Kentucky, I picked probably 3 or 4 bottles to bring home.
You and your wife were in Kentucky. I wasn't invited. I didn't get to go.
I actually invited you, and then you're like, your wife wants to go with you. Remember that?
Well, right. It was like on my birthday, so
Yeah, you couldn't get away. But next year for
yes,
your birthday,
that'd be super cool.
all 4 of us
Super
should go.
cool. Oh my gosh.
So while we were in Kentucky, I only brought home 3 or 4 bottles. My wife brought home probably 25 or 30 bottles.
That's how that went.
I think that's how it went, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly. Vice versa, vice. I'm not sure.
He was
So
nope.
So this fresh crack, I don't know what this is. My wife said, "Hey, I wanna blind you guys with a bottle." So she poured us some samples, and after we do our nosing and tasting and talk about it, then she will hand me the bottle, and we'll talk about it further. So that's how we're gonna do this
Sounds
one.
like a good time.
So it's a fresh crack.
So it's a fresh crack. The bottle was just opened, and you brought this back from Kentucky. You guys brought this back from
Yes.
Kentucky. And is this, well, I guess that's too many questions, but.
Go ahead, ask.
So this
man.
could be a store shelf grab or a bottle yourself.
Yep.
Because my understanding is, I think she
We-
did a few too.
We did, we did
Yeah.
do some bottling ourselves here and there through Kentucky.
So I'll ask this question because I haven't yet. On all of your bottling yourselves, did you guys do Michter's at all? Did you go to Michter's?
We went to Michter's. We didn't do a tour.
Okay.
We didn't do the anything at Michter's. But I will say this about Michter's: they had like the shanks, the bomb burgers in the gift shop. They have a private bar that like you make reservations to go to. But like when you walk into the gift shop, like you walk into Michter's, it smells like heaven. It smells like that Rick House smell. Not the Rick House like where the mash.
Yeah.
Where they're making the mash, it's like bready and doughy, and it's like I just want to hang out there all day because I love that smell.
Professor loves the break of the double door when we walk into J. Rieger. It's I
Yep.
call that bottle like that. Just he could sit in there and just inhale.
Yep, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So yeah, that's one of the things. Like next time, like when we plan a little bit better, we're going to do the tour at Michter's. That was one of the tours we didn't have a chance to do.
I think twice now, 2 trips. You haven't done that one yet.
They were closed the first time we
Okay.
went because it was still right when COVID was ending, and this time we just couldn't fit it in.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be rushed with the Bourbon Classic and stuff like that. So,
100%.
but we did go there a couple times and I just hang out in there and just smell. So,
Okay.
shall we nose?
Ready when you are.
I don't know what this could be. Who knows? I'm not.
Well, I mean, you've got more of an idea than I do. You were at least
I was
somewhat coherent on the trip.
Hey, the videos don't lie. I was in it to win it, buddy.
I will say there was a
Ooh.
concern, maybe by Wednesday of that week, where the only pictures that we were getting were flights, and they started early in the morning, and so there was a conversation of, is there a level of sobriety at all for this week, or this is just
There's a time zone change. I had jet lag.
we're gonna go with that.
I had jet lag.
It wasn't 10, it was 11.
No, I think that was earlier. It was their East Coast time, so it was actually an hour earlier.
Right.
So places open up at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So like, you want a flight of bourbon? Yes, I do. But we did like when we were at Elkwood Estates and stuff like that. We got like a big pretzel and we did eat throughout the day and we did bring snacks and cheese sticks and different things like that. We didn't want to be I didn't want to be hammered at 11 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Just real happy.
Just happy. I want to
Happy.
be relaxed.
Yeah.
You know,
chill.
So
And you were responsible. You made sure that you had transportation.
yeah, she would take one sip and then I'd get to drink the rest of them. So it was perfect.
We're gonna have to. We need to do that and have Pop for a driver, so your lovely wife can join you in those samples.
Well, it was more fun when we were in Louisville because we stayed in Bardstown for most of the trip, for the first half of the trip, and then we would drive to places. We drive to Frankfurt and Lexington and stuff like that to hit the different places we wanted to hit. And then when we got to Louisville, we just parked it in the valet and then we walked everywhere because you can hit Bourbon Row, you can do all the places and drink. And so
did you get a chance, and I forgot to ask this question, but did you get a chance to visit Justin's House of Bourbon while you were out there?
I did. And a great shout out to Justin's House of Bourbon. We went there, had a great pours, drank some Dusties, and then I also got to meet two of my idols. I got to meet, and I don't want to say his last name, but I got to meet Anthony from the Mashup, who was very generous and awesome with his time. Left work early to come and meet us at Justin's House of Bourbon, and he actually paid for all of our pours while we were there, which was awesome. Wow. And we were drinking some old Dusty Granddad from 82.
Yeah.
And then we also got to meet Ryan Alves, who's the general manager of Justin's House of Bourbon, who's a friend of Anthony's and he's also on the Mashup podcast. So I got to meet those guys and drink with those guys. It was just probably the highlight of my Kentucky trip was to meet those guys and get to hang out. And they were so generous, not only with their time, but with pours and just to hang out and hear stories and just talk and visit with those guys. It was awesome.
That's fantastic.
It really was.
That's fantastic. I'm glad you got to. I was hoping you got a chance to hit that place because I've seen online people go there and they have an opportunity to try some old stuff. And
they've got barrel picks. They've got phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
They really do. So this smells sweet, mapley.
Smells good.
I'm getting maple off this.
Yeah,
like did she pour us the old Peerless short stack maple pancake?
Yeah.
Because this is sweet and mapley is what I'm getting off the nose.
So if I was going to try to deduce, because I didn't get to go on the trip, where it did...
That color's gorgeous.
Are there
color.
any...
I'm not seeing any barrel candy in there.
What?
You seeing anything in
there
here?
No char in there? No.
Nope, not seeing any barrel char in the glass. So this might not be one that we barreled, but it could be.
Because I saw the Instagram of you doing the mixers, or not the mixers, but the maker's pick.
Yeah,
where you did the dip.
I got to do the dunk.
To redeem yourself from a previous dunk you didn't care for.
Yeah, the first time we went to Makers, my wife and I, we both dipped a bottle, and we just, I don't know what our problem was. I guess we were afraid to dip it deep, so we barely dipped it in, and there's one or two little things.
The runs.
Yeah. So this time, before you dip, they say look, they say dip it in, pull it out, and then spin it a couple times, and then set it down. But me, I said, I'm going to do my own thing. I slammed it down all the way to the bottom. I spun it a few times in the wax because I wanted to make sure I had enough wax on there. Then pulled it out, spun it again, and then set it down. And everyone looked at me like,
"What are you doing?
This guy can't follow simple instructions."
I was going to say,
he should have a helmet on or something. But I wanted to make sure I did it right this time. And so I did get some great wax dripping down.
I did see that one.
And I can't wait till we do a fresh crack on that bottle. That's going to be phenomenal. Hopefully because I didn't sample that bottle. That was last year's distillery only pick. So it was.
This reminds me of.
This is sweet and mapley. This is a breakfast bourbon. Like I want to have like some eggs and some sausage and drink this with that. This is a breakfast bourbon,
Oh dang!
right? It's sweet. What are you getting on the nose?
I can't argue that. What is that? That's gonna bug me. I'm with you on the breakfast vibe. With some, like, somebody sitting next to me rolling his own cigarettes. And he's opened his can.
It's
like
not
an old
like
tin can of tobacco.
it's not like a fancy breakfast place. This is more like a Wendy's or a Taco Bell breakfast, right? Like it's greasy, it's
probably
dirty,
offensive.
it's you know.
No, I mean, I think I would probably like maybe breakfast leading into brunch.
So you're drinking anyways. Perfect.
Where you're waiting on mimosas and somebody hands you a drink menu and it's like, hey,
It's thick. It's
there's definitely maple on there.
There's maple. It's clean to the glass. You ready to sip?
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers, folks. Wow. It's a maple bomb.
Good God, it is.
The finish is short to medium, more on the
incredible.
short side. There's no Kentucky hug. The aftertaste in your mouth is like I just drank maple syrup right from
It
the
stays
jar.
in your mouth. It doesn't go.
Yeah,
There's no hug.
it's sweet. It's mapley. That is very enjoyable. It's probably
Makes me think it's finished, obviously.
yeah. It's probably in that 85 to 90 proof. I'm not getting a lot of proof on it. The color's gorgeous.
I mean, that's off
Coppery,
a first
amber.
sip. I gotta have a conversation, 90 to 100.
It's not. I
But
don't think
that's
it's
first sip. The last, I mean, they typically ease up, so we'll see how second sip goes. But
I don't
I
think
mean,
it's
you're right. We're at a buffet of pancakes, and I'm
the silver spur.
I'm spooning syrup, waiting on my pancakes to
Yeah.
arrive. Yeah.
Yep. You know, whatever this bottle is, we should bring it with us when we go up there next.
Did you? So they're selling that place.
Let's buy it.
Okay.
I hear they got a great prime rib on Saturdays.
They have a bar downstairs too, so we could have a bar and a restaurant.
I'll be in the bar.
We'd have to talk to our wives. They're not going to approve that.
They are not going to approve that at all.
No, because you wouldn't leave the bar. Your wife's not going to approve that.
Someone should be a bar manager. That could be me.
No, that's a terrible
I'll
idea.
be the restaurant manager.
We'd have to keep you upstairs
There's a bar upstairs. I saw it.
and we'd have a keypad to go downstairs and
saw-
not give you the code.
I saw the bar upstairs though too. We could have Izzy.
Well, it's
Izzy could run
designed
up,
as a bar,
up and down.
but it's a breakfast, lunch, dinner bar. That's a restaurant bar, and then the liquor's downstairs to keep you separate.
Okay, it's fair.
We would definitely have to get. You think they'd let us buy that?
Not our wives wouldn't know. What's it going for?
They like money.
Do we know?
No, we don't know. Reagan was up there with having breakfast, and they had mentioned. I think the owner came out or something, and they mentioned
To her?
Like, just
She's
talking.
like 16. Hey, you want to buy my restaurant, 16-year-old?
No, I think
Yeah, I guess. Instead
think-
of going to senior year, I'll buy this restaurant. The
she'd
fuck?
be fine with that. Actually,
I know, right?
she'd be fine with that.
She'd probably do a better job than them. She's smart. She's very smart.
That's not the worst. So we need to write that up, pitch that.
It just depends what they're asking for it.
Right. It's fantastic real estate. It's right there with the freeway. Has its own exit. Like you literally can turn off the freeway. And go
I
there.
could live there and not have to pay rent here.
Missouri's cheaper anyway.
Yeah.
Getting people up there would be tough. We need to dress it up a little bit.
I would make some upgrades.
There
I'd
could
make
be some changes.
But a lot of people speak very highly of it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
word of mouth.
I would
Would you go back to the business?
I would redo that buffet.
Oh, 100%. And add to it. What
Yeah.
I'm asking is, would you walk away because you stepped away from the corp life? You've come back. So would you? This is a fun rabbit hole. Now we're
This
down
is
a rabbit
fun
hole.
rabbit hole.
Like,
It depends on the week. This week, I would say, yeah, I would walk away. Other weeks, I would say, no. Gosh, no. I don't know. I'd have to. You know what? I'd have to be an absentee owner at this point. Like, I don't think I'd walk away from corporate life at this point, but I think I would have my hand in it pretty heavily.
That's why I think you'd have to. I think you'd have to pick. So with the two, I think if we had our wives involved with the design, with the menu, the marketing, the business piece of it, we'd walk out on a limb for sure.
Yeah.
Big limb, not a very big one.
Change the name to 3 Angry Wives. Get the professor's just going in with us anyways. He's tough shit, Professor. You're in with us, buddy. Sorry, you're going along for the ride.
But it's not the worst idea.
Can you imagine if you walked in and Izzy's standing there all tatted up in his kilt?
I would expect him to be.
Yeah.
I'd have him run in the front of the house.
He
loves people. People love him.
He would be an amazing front of the house.
He's
guy.
amazing.
Yeah.
They'd go back just to talk to him.
Yeah. This guy's
working tables.
Yeah.
Getting people,
wouldn't get an order right, but they'd love him still.
Nobody'd care.
Yeah.
Nobody'd care.
Yep.
Love that guy.
Yep.
People would come back just to talk to him.
Izzy, you're involved in this now too, so sorry, Amy. Your husband's buying a restaurant with us.
Not the first time I've cost Amy money. Sorry, Amy.
Yep, sorry. It's not going to let Izzy come over anymore. This is good. It's finished. It's not the...
The second sip thing bothers me.
It's sweet. It's cinnamony. It's not the RD One Amburana Finish,
no,
is it?
No, it's
not Amburana?
It doesn't drink like it. Well, okay, let me say it different. I've not had RD One. I think my only Amburana experience is the Rio.
The
It doesn't
Rio?
drink like Rio. That is a well done maple. So this is what
I'm getting
expected
cinnamon.
from
I'm
Havana
getting.
maple.
Is this the RD One Amburana? Is that what this is? Is that in here? Did I leave that in the other room for her to pick from?
So I don't know what the 3 bottles we're picking from. I wasn't on the trip again. Didn't get invited. But the
Are we ready for the reveal?
well, where does it sit for you?
It's not an everyday sipper because I'm that classic bourbon guy. This is not something I'm going to want to sip every single day, right? It's not a cocktail base or a bar bottle because it's easy to drink. This is one that you can drink. This is probably going to be a Friday night pour. This is something that I want to flex on. Like, I got some boys over, right? We did some burgers or something on the grill. Like, now we're hanging out on the back patio, gonna have a cigar or something. I'm like, hey guys, check this out. Have this. Have a few sips of this. Try something like this. I think it's a Friday night pour for me. It's rich, it's sweet, it's decadent, it's finished in something, Amburana or not. It's not an everyday sipper, but it is something I want to hit with friends on special occasions, like a Friday night.
I agree with that. This is, it's super approachable. If you've got people over that are new, hey man, like I would love for my wife to try this. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Doesn't like whiskey at all, but this is super approachable. The sweetness on the back end is clear. Everybody likes maple syrup.
That nose on that?
So,
That's nice. I can't wait to see what this is.
no idea what it is.
Where would you rate this? Friday night?
Every day is such a subjective.
Like, you're not going to hit this, like I said, like Tuesday night, you get home from the gym.
No, but
You're going to make some dinner. Like, this not something. Is it something you're going to sip on? Maybe it is.
if you had a bottle of this sitting in front of you, so like for example, these. If you get hooked on something, you live in that space for a little bit.
That's true.
If this hits you the way the Blue Label does,
I love that blue label.
yeah, I mean, proof is approachable, flavor is approachable, it's drinkable. if I brought this back from vacation and I was like an after dinner dessert, I got no problems with it being a 3. Am I going to have 4 or 5 glasses? No. Could I touch it every day? Like come home from work and like work's been shit this week and I need to smile for a minute?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like
I got no problems with that.
it's like before you tuck in for the night, like you're like, I'm gonna have just a little nightcap and
Round out the
fair. Okay.
I could do a 2A or a somewhere between 2 and 3.
I would agree with that. I'd be the same. I'd be the same. Let's see what this is. Yep.
It's a little bit. Yep.
See, I don't have my glasses, so you're gonna have to read that. It's RD One.
Why are we doing this without your glasses?
I had them in here. I don't know where they went. I don't know.
This is I love, and I'm gonna say this again. This is 200. More people need to take advantage of smaller bottles. This is brilliant.
Yep.
For a bottle of your own or for picks, small bottles. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, double finished in oak and maple barrels, and it drinks just like that.
Picked up that maple. Yep. So when we went to RD1, we went to RD1 after we were at Dark Arts. So I'd already had 12 samples of bourbon, right? And then we go to RD1.
Pre-apologize to your poor wife.
We're the only folks in there when we got there, and they were phenomenal. They went out of their way to be hospitable to us. We got to try all kinds of stuff. They were phenomenal. And we were talking to them. They said, "Oh, where'd you guys come from?" We said, "Oh, Dark Arts." They're like, "We were in Dark Arts. We moved here, and Dark Arts took our spot." So I thought there's a little synergy with that, We didn't do a tour or anything with them, unfortunately. If we went back to Kentucky, I would do another tour at Dark Arts. I'd definitely spend more time at RD1. It was one of our favorite places we spent. We did samples, we did pours, we bottled our own from them.
Is this a bottle of your own or a sample?
This was one that we picked up. We did a third pour bottle of our own.
Okay.
It's in the other room. It's got little barrel char in it, barrel candy.
But this one is a release of theirs. So,
Yep.
And here's why I ask. I've not seen a black label. So when we go up to Missouri, there's usually green and red.
Right. The
And-
Amburana and whatever the red one is.
What is? I don't remember the red one. But this one, if I saw a bottle of this, I'd buy it.
That maple is very prevalent.
The maple is, but it's better than that maple. It's sweeter, and I wonder if that's the second. There's a toasted barrel or however they did it.
What maple are you pointing to?
The Havana.
Oh yeah.
And I like Havana. I'm a Havana fan.
I've come around to the Havana. Yes.
That is, I would do the same thing with the green label. So, the green label RD1, I haven't had a chance to sample it. From my understanding, is if you are an Amburana person,
The green label.
did you get one?
We're gonna sample one.
That's a better way to do Amburana, as opposed to Rio. So, I would buy this on the shelf at a $7.50. I would bring home a black label. That's a lot of fun. Again, it's a conversation piece. So if we finish, especially if we did a
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. If we did a
Get a Glen for me, please. You can.
if we did a smoky dinner,
Yeah.
so a brisket dinner where it's rich with your beans that have got like 17 kinds of beans in it.
Right.
Like, so if we have a
You're
heavy,
probably
heavy
on camera
dinner,
at this point.
I'm trying not to acknowledge
Good
the
God.
shenanigans at this point, but if we did a heavy, heavy, rich dinner with the heavy smoke, that's a finish. Like, that's
Yep.
a nightcap right
Yep.
there.
I agree.
That's gorgeous. And I'm sure you would pair it with a cigar.
I would. I wouldn't do a. I just so you can try the.
I'm going to get lost going home now.
And that's the RD1 Amburana.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and we're gonna have to do an Amburana episode where we do the Rio, the RD1, and the
Find an extra one.
the Whiskey War.
Okay.
I don't know which one I like. That Whiskey War one is unbelievable, but
We'll do my Rio.
This is, and it's weird because they're not like They're not adding anything to these. This is the wood that it's picking up
Yeah.
that flavor from, that Amburana, that South American wood.
But this set, if I read that right, maple barrels. I mean, this is the best expression of a maple finish that I've had.
Now, remember that Hudson one we picked up in Tulsa?
Yeah, I've got 3 of those on the shelf still.
Absolute garbage. Like, I opened mine, and it's garbage. Like,
I gave mine away.
to Izzy.
Shout out to Izzy if you drank that, brother.
He did drink it, and he bitched about the whole thing. And I'm like, I still have mine. And I'm like, the only reason I saved it is because I'm like, maybe I'll make a cocktail with it and see how it is. If not, that's going to end up in the cabinet at the cigar shop for everyone else to drink. But try that Amburana finish. Get a nose on that. Right? That's cinnamon. That's you can compare and contrast to that maple one. This is more cinnamon, more Cinnabon. It's a little more spicy than the cigar cast from Whiskey War. Whiskey War is a straight Cinnabon, 100%. This is a little bit warmer.
So this is why I think people say the RD One does the Amburana better.
It's not as sweet.
I think where Rio misses is the honey.
Yeah.
The honey, it's too much.
Yep.
Amburana by itself is sweet, and the cinnamon punch, and you add honey on that.
Too much.
It's just too much.
Yep.
God,
that
there's nothing wrong with that green label. For me, though, from a drinkability, that black label blows it out of the water.
I agree with you. I agree with you. That
I
one.
would put a bottle of those on the shelf if we came across a black label. I've never seen one. Everybody in Missouri, get a black label on the shelf. We need to see something besides red and green.
Or Kyle, let's do a pick from RD.
We don't get RD ones. That's a distribution thing. Like, is that
Kyle, let's get it. Let's figure this out where we can pick something like this.
We're our state decides who we get. We don't get to do that. You keep saying like our state sucks.
Because it's a third three-tier. Yeah.
Correct. We are at the mercy of the three-tier system, and we suck.
49th in consumption. Thanks, Arkansas, for all your dry counties, you bastards.
We also have low population.
What?
We don't have a big population. There's no money in this dadgum state from a core industry standpoint. So we have a lot of colleges. So in college towns, there's consumption. Outside of that, I graduated with 43 people.
Yes.
Graduating class this year might be 60. 20 years ago. 25 years ago. How old am I? I don't know.
Old.
I'm old. So we don't have a lot of people. We drink a lot. This is a per capita. Now, if it was based on that, I think we'd be up there.
Per capita, yeah, I think you're right.
But that's not how it works.
Nope.
And so we don't see this. So we had a situation with Old Elk that we had talked about with the store where we could go and order things, but we see those. If this is something we can get, let's get them. If it's not, how do we lobby to get that? What do they need to see from us?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Is it something where you lead that charge and then you become the spokesperson? That'd be cool.
But why can't we why can't we just buy a barrel through a liquor store? Buy a barrel and.
But I think if their distribution doesn't, if our state's not included in their distribution, can they sell to us?
But why would they not want to include us?
I don't think they get to pick. Is it not like
I don't know how it
because
works.
everybody announces when they get into new states?
That's true.
So how do you break into a new state? Is that a legislature thing? Is that a legal thing?
You got to fill a suitcase full of money and give it to someone. Probably.
That's not how we say that.
That's how the real world
That's
works.
Not how we tell people that's how that works at all.
Here you go, Congressman.
That's what TV says.
Suitcase full of money.
That's what TV says.
I'm Italian. That's how we do things. Pull up in a Cadillac with a suitcase full of money and hand it to a congressman, and all of a sudden next week you're good to go. Hey, I got business in this state now. No?
That's fine. I don't care. Makes no difference to me from an ethical standpoint as long as we get product. I think it's ridiculous that I can go to other states and certain models that we love are falling off shelves. They can't get rid of them. But
like
there's a line around
Augusta.
the block when we get them.
Yeah, you're right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. We can't even get Augusta here.
No, we don't get them. I don't see one, but I'll do you one easier that's in every state. if any facility in our area or our state has a red label pick from Weller.
Oh God,
They're gone in 30 minutes.
I've never seen a red label in our state anywhere.
Okay.
Like
We've
this
had some blues.
This year was the first year that I saw Weller 12s.
Okay.
So I'm hoping we start seeing more.
This is how bad our state is.
Yep.
We have to go north. We've seen blue picks.
Yep.
We've seen Blanton's picks.
Blanton's Gold too in Missouri.
Blanton's Gold. We see anything in Oklahoma. But we don't see if somebody in this state has any of those high level picks, 30, 40 minutes, the lines are on the block.
Yeah.
Like you don't, and then you go to a populated state. I could have went in 4 straight days and bought Blanton's picks off the shelf.
Yeah.
They don't care. That's every other week. Like, how does that work?
Every liquor store we went to in Kentucky had Weller Red Label, the Antique 107, but it was at $125 a bottle. So it was that secondary a bottle. And I was like, I can get it for $110 a bottle in Arkansas, secondary, and not have to pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
Were they picks?
no.
Okay.
If they were picks, I would have got one.
I was gonna say I like 100 better at a pick.
I would have paid $125 for a pick.
But some of the
all
picks are
day.
good.
Yeah, yours is unbelievable.
I wish I had more.
So that's going to be something that when my wife and I are traveling in Nashville at the end of the month.
I'm gonna tell your wife what you said. She's gonna yell at you.
Probably.
She's not here to keep you in line. That's her job.
God, I'm so happy you're here, not Izzy, because Izzy would just encourage me. It would be worse. Be much worse. Thank goodness you're here.
Damn it, Izzy! You had one job. One job.
Folks, have you had RD1? Let us know what your thoughts are. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. We are off the rails.
This is how you know that he's went too far.
Close this out.
It's weird that hookers did that. I apologize, folks. If you've had RD1, let us know. If you have an expression you like, please let us know. Disregard whatever's happening over here. I don't know. We'll see you next time on the report. Cheers, guys.
Thanks for hanging with your friends. Hope you like what you heard tonight. Time to finish up your flight.